Hello everybody, Reverend Ian here. Hello all you praise and play people out there. Great to see you. Lovely that you can join us. We've got Reverend Gail here.
Hello little Sparks, how are you? We've missed you.
So yeah, isn't it fun? We're back in church and we're able to do a joint praise and play in Little Sparks, or as I like to call it, Little Praise and Play Sparks. So we're going to have really fun together. But have you noticed, Reverend Gail, you must remain at 2 metres from me at all times.
At all times.
And I hope you washed your hands on coming into church.
I did wash my hands,
Yes,
did you?
so did I. Yes.
Good.
But what about Jasper?
Well, he doesn't have hands, he has paws.
Oh, that's right. So he's all right then.
He's
That's
okay.
Yeah.
He washed his paws.
Good, excellent. Good, well, I think we better get started then, don't you?
Shall we sing our welcome song?
Yeah, let's sing our welcome song, yes. Getting too excited, but isn't it great to be back?
Yes, it is. There we are, Jasper. You're going to sit down. Okay. So, what have we got next, Ian?
I don't know. What have we got next? I know we've got action songs, but which song are we going to do first?
Well, we've been talking about animals quite a lot.
Oh, right.
So which songs do you think have animals in them?
There's the one about the jungle animals in the lion's roar. Is that the one we're going to do?
I think that might be.
Brilliant. Okay.
Are you ready? The lion's roar, and the mouse say,
wonderful animal noises there.
Well done. So next we've got Mr. Cow.
Oh, Mr. Cow, right, okay, yes. Good. You've seen this all week. Since we've had a good oink together, isn't it?
So, and I wonder what might be next year. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. There's a song where all the animals come together in one place, isn't there? In a place called Nark. Is it that one next or not?
No, I think that's the story.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
I know.
Giving a clue.
I know. He's giving us a clue to the story today. I wonder if you can think about what that might be. But what do we do normally before we have a story?
We've got to get those wiggles out of us, haven't we?
Shall
We've
we
got
go
to get
wiggling?
those wiggles out. Yes, yeah, come on then. Let's put that on then.
Wiggle, 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 Grace. Wiggle, 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 Grace.
I think it probably is, isn't it? Yes.
And today we're going to hear the story in a very different way, a very special way. So let's go over to Emma, who's going to introduce it for us.
Hello boys and girls, mummies and daddies and carers. It's Elizabeth here from Little Sparks. And I'm here to tell you the beginning of today's story. Now, over the last few weeks, we've had stories about the animals that appear in God's book. And we've had stories about sheep and camels and lions and a whale and a donkey. Well, today's story is a little bit different, because today's story is about all the animals that live on the earth. The birds of the air, the fish in the sea, and the animals that walk around on the dry land. And the story is about a man called Noah. Now, Noah lived a very, very, very long time ago in a country a very, very long way from Yates. And he was a good man, was Noah. He had a family, a wife, and 3 sons called Ham, Shem, and Japheth. And most importantly was the fact that Noah listened to God and obeyed God's rules. So one day God spoke to Noah because God was very upset because the people on the earth were not behaving well. There were lots of hurt and upset. And as God told Noah, God had decided to send a flood to clean up the earth, to make it good and wholesome again. And he said to Noah, I want you to build an ark. Now, you might not know what an ark is. An ark is a very, very, very big boat. And God told Noah that he wanted to make the boat so big because he wanted Noah to get on the boat with his wife and his 3 sons and their wives, but he also wanted Noah to take the animals of the earth with him. A male and a female, in other words, a little girl and a little boy of every type of animal and bird and fish, so that when the flood came, Noah could close the door and they would all be safe. So Noah set to building the ark. While he was building it, the people would come and watch and ask, well, why are you building it, Noah? And Noah would say, well, God has said there's going to be a flood, and this is for my family to live in with the animals and the birds and the fish of the sea to keep us safe. And the people just laughed at him. They thought he was a very foolish man. Noah took no notice of them. He just kept on listening to God and building his ark. The day came when the ark was finished, and God told Noah that it was very good. And then he said to Noah, it's time for you and your family and the animals to enter the ark. And the rest of the story I'm going to leave to Ian to tell you in song. Bye-bye.
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark.
get out of the rain. The animals went in 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 3 by 3, the wasp, the ant and the bumblebee, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 4 by 4, the great hippopotamus stuck in the door, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 5 by 5, by hugging each other they kept alive, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 6 by 6. They left out the monkey because of his tricks, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 7 by 7, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 7 by 7, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 7 by 7. The little pig thought he was going to heaven, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 8 by 8. The turtles thought he was coming late, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 9 by marching up in a long straight line, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. The animals went in 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 10 by 10. The last one in was a little red hen, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. They all went into the ark to get out of the rain, and they all went into the ark to get out of the rain. Brilliant, everyone.
When all the animals were in the ark, Noah shut the door, and then the rain began to fall. It rained and it rained and it rained, and it poured and it poured and it poured, and the waters got higher and higher and higher until the ark began to float away on top of them. And it floated away for 40 days and for 40 nights, until at last the rain stopped, and the ark began to go down, 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 until it settled again on the firm earth, and Noah and all the animals were able to get out onto the lovely green grass again, and out of that smelly, noisy ark, and they all felt very, very happy, and they hoped that life would now be a lot better for them all. The kangaroo hoped that there would be green grass where he could jump and explore. The turtle hoped that he could go everywhere very slowly. The pig hoped that there would be lots of lovely things for him to eat. The monkeys hoped that they could find a tree where they could snuggle up together. The little red hen hoped there would be lots of safe places where she could lay her eggs. And the wasp and the ant and the bumblebee hoped that they would be able to fly around together in the sunshine. And the hippopotamus hoped that there would be no doors, so that he would never get stuck in a door ever again. And as for Noah, he just hoped that there would never ever be another flood. And then God said to Noah, "Noah, look up in the sky." And when Noah looked up, he saw a beautiful rainbow. And God said, Noah, that's my sign to you and to everybody else that I will never ever send another flood like this one. And Noah and all the animals shouted out, Hurrah! I wonder if you have had a rainbow, perhaps a little bit like this one, in your window over these last few weeks, to show everybody that we're hoping that soon these nasty germs will go away so that we can go out and play and meet our friends and do all the things that we would like to do again. That's what we're hoping for, isn't it? Oh, who's this coming now? Who do you think it might be? Yes, you're right. It's Oscar. Hello, Oscar. He's hoping for something too. What are you hoping for, Oscar? He's hoping that you all have a lovely, lovely summer holiday and that it won't be long before we can all see each other again properly at Little Sparks or Praise and Play. And I'm hoping that too. So let's say goodbye to everybody. Have a lovely holiday. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay happy. And we'll see you all again very soon. Bye.
Well, thank you very much, Emma, and everybody else for that wonderful story. Wasn't it fun having everybody all on the screen together? So that's one of the fun things about Zoom, that we can do things like that. So we're now going to say a prayer together. And so if you can just be still and we say, thank you, Lord Jesus, for all the wonderful animals in the world, for the way that they make our lives so special. We thank you for our pets and also for the farm animals that give us food and for the wild animals. And thank you that you also watch over us and care for us. Amen.
Amen. Well, now it's time for our birthday song. And I wonder, do you know of anybody who has a birthday this month here?
I'm not sure, actually. Do you have a birthday this month?
No.
No, neither do I. How about our cameraman Charlie? Do you have a birthday this month? No? Do you know of anybody?
Not. I know there must be some birthdays in Little Sparks over the summer,
Oh, right.
because we don't have any birthdays the rest of the year. They all fall in July, August.
Actually, you're right. We should be singing happy birthday to everybody who's going to have a birthday in the next 6 or 8 weeks or so. Yes.
So should we sing happy birthday
There's
to
probably
your friends?
lots of people. Yes. Dear friends. Why not? Yes.
Right, it's time to play the shakers. Have you got your shaker
I
ready?
have.
Ian?
I've got one down here. I can sort of hit with my foot.
I've got my eggs
There we
today
are,
as
yes.
well. Are you ready? We've got a new song today, all about Noah's Ark. You can see there's a bit of a theme, can't you? Are you ready?
Yes. Let's go. Let's take it.
It's got some really nice pictures as well.
sing along. But that's a nice new song we can weave that into Praise and Play and Little Sparks in the coming year, can't we?
Maybe we could put it up on our Facebook page.
That would be fun,
And
wouldn't
then
it?
people could learn it over the summer. So when we come back in September,
Good thinking, Gail. Yes, excellent.
and did you see the rainbow at the end of the story? That's what Emma and was talking about earlier.
Yes, yes. And of course, we've been thinking a lot about rainbows, haven't we, in the last few months? So,
Yes. So unfortunately, this is our last one of the term.
oh goodness. So we're all going to have a bit of a summer holiday now, but we will be back in September, and hopefully we'll all be able to come back here to church. But we'll let your mums and dads know, so that they'll know whether they can bring you down to church. I'm looking forward to that. But so we're going to have a bit of a break over the rest of July and August. But of course, if you want to watch, if you're missing Praise and Play and you want to watch some of the sort of the back catalogue of recorded ones, you can always go to our YouTube channel and you'll find Praise and Play there.
And Ian, of course, some of the children will be going to big school now.
Oh yes, of course.
So we might not see you back here in September, maybe just for a couple of weeks at the beginning, but if you're going off to school, please do keep in contact with us because we'd love to see you. And we also have a little something for you, which you would normally have been given at this last session. So please do keep in contact with us.
Brilliant. Should we play out by singing Rise and Shine and Give God the Glory, Corey? That'd be
Yes,
good.
okay.
Oh,